Well, as I said after the ball game right away, it was a great football game. Both teams played extremely hard. You want to give credit to them because they had us on the ropes a couple times. There was a point in that game, to start a fourth quarter where they're up 2 scores. But to our kids' credit, they rallied back. We had 2 long drives in the fourth quarter to put points on the board, and then made the play at the end to win a ball game. Well, it was an electric crowd. I mean, we knew it would be. Just the energy, the juice, whatever you want to call it, from the moment we brought our specialists up, into the stadium. It was electric till the final whistle, if you would. And I think our team, our university, our community, I think everybody fed off that. I can't count how many emails and calls that we've had on just what a great evening the whole thing was. The weather was perfect. The moon was out there. It was just it was one of those nights that you probably will remember for a long time. I think early, our first drive, 13 plays and went the length of the field after we had held them on a 4th and 1 from about the 12-yard line. That was over an 80-yard drive, and and we marched it in there. And then the 2 drives in the fourth quarter were both long drives. One was I think 13 or 14 plays. The other was about 8 or 9 plays. That last drive took 6 or 7 minutes off the clock. You score with 2 minutes to go. You go up 1. And now you put it in your defense's hands. The play of the game defensively was, of course, the block by Evan Mayer, and then I think Tanner Egan also got a hand on it. Another one that no one talks about was Derek Single. Their guard actually grabbed the ball and legally could have ran and started to run, and Derek Signal had the whatever you'd want to call it, the smarts or the game's moxie or whatever to tackle him and down it and kill it before anything could have really got into a bizarre situation. We had an interception with pass rush. I thought also on that last drive, Paul Coppola's sack on a 1st and 10, put 8 yards behind on them and took it down, and some clock away, was also a very huge play for us. Well, like we said, when that thing is in your trophy case, that Miners Cup is priceless. And it's something that our kids have prided themselves on now. We've got 6 years in a row that we've won that cup. We've got classes that have been here for long. That we've got 2 or 3 classes now that have played their entire year here or career here and have not lost that thing, and that's important. And we stress that in the ability to keep that cup. One of our 4 goals, if you would, on our wall in our locker room is to own the Miners Cup. All 4 games that we've played, we've been in the fourth quarter. We haven't been able to substitute because of each of those ball games come right down to the end. So getting that week off. The other big thing here at this university is career fair. And those companies come in and looking for our graduates and co-ops and our young people, and to give our young people a chance to pursue those avenues is a big thing here. We've peaked at Northwood. We will practice Thursday and Friday, but most of that will be about ourselves. We'll put a little bit of time into preparing for them, but by and large we want to try to become better, at Michigan Tech. Then Monday we'll get an extra practice for them, and we'll get four practices next week. They'll be in here for homecoming. They're playing well. They beat Wayne State last week pretty handily, so we're looking for a great football game.